Ooh, girl.
What happened?
So let me tell you how I'm just scrolling on TikTok, minding my everlasting business.
Okay.
And I don't know what TikTok got against me, but why this lady pop up?
Got against
And
you.
she's washing water.
How you wash water?
Her family of 6 uses the same hand washing water. And once the water is literally murky brown, like brown, like doo-doo brown, is what color this water is. She takes soap. The Dawn dish soap, the power wash.
Okay,
soap,
yeah.
She sprays the water. The soap is laying on top of the water. It's clean.
She patted. Wait.
She splashed in the water.
She patted soap into dirty water.
Yes. Wait, it's clean.
How long is this water staying in this? I have so many questions.
Her family of 6.
How many? Hold on. How long is this water staying in this sink for this 6 family households?
I'm not
that probably has pets.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if she said a day or a week. It was a totality of something though. So I don't know if she said a day or a week. I know it wasn't a month because I wasn't like bitch bye, but it was either a day or either way. It was over 5 seconds because everybody should have their own hand washing routine.
Agreed.
It should not it should not be water to sit in a bowl and you washing your hands in it. Because you take a sheet, you play in the water.
Right. And you said a family of 6, so I'm going to bet has pets.
More than likely.
And small kids.
I didn't scroll through her page because I'm scared of at this point with TikTok, I'm afraid of what else I'm going to find when people capitalize on stupidity. Because that's just stupid. To think that you can wash water. I don't own nothing in my house that's just brown as that water. Like in my house is neutral colors.
This pillow, maybe.
It was browner than that pillow.
No, that was just dirt. Like she was really she was dipping her hands in dirt. But she sprayed the soap in it as if she was washing it.
And don't get me wrong, that Dawn dish, the power wash go hard.
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar.
It does not go that damn hard.
But
not to, and it's how she patted in the water like she was playing with a kitten or something. Like, man.
Well, still, how do you wash water?
She did it. She washed that water. And
it sounds really backwoods,
I promise you.
We on meager means.
She didn't have an accent. She lived in the city.
Oh, wow. Maybe she was doing it for the views. Does that sound real nasty?
I think the problem is that people are willing to do that type of filthiness for views.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Which means that you might just be dumb enough to try it in real life.
Yeah.
And please, I hope nobody was encouraged to try that.
Maybe they were.
Don't.
Back in the day, they would use 1 basin of water.
They ain't got no choice. And it was water.
Don't be taking my point.
It was water. We all know the well water ain't clean. It's not filtered. He was washing your body in dirt anyway. Yeah. So what difference did it make?
I just don't.
That water probably. We can. I don't know where my phone is at.
Okay.
That water probably smelled like the sewers of Atlanta.
Maybe the sewers of New York. Have you been there?
I've never smelled a sewer because of how crowded the city is.
Girl, that smell that's in New York. You smelled the city? I don't recall it. Okay, baby.
Whereas with Atlanta, I recall it all the time.
Okay. It's probably the same, but a million times stronger.
Man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I can't even imagine what the house smelled like. We not really washing our hands, but we touching everything. I
wonder what her floors look like. If your water look like that for washing your hands, your floor's got to be atrocious.
Dishwater. I wonder what that dishwater looks like. I
don't want to think about it because what if she keep that dishwater all month?
Or at least 2 days.
If you can keep a pot of water, if she's keeping that sink of water filled up for a week, that dishwater is.
I'm hoping it's not because that's disgusting. And if you're saving, I think the bigger question for me is if you're saving your sink water, are you then flushing your toilet every time you go? I have so many questions, ma'am.
Now I'm disgusted.
Why? Why would you? Why?
I get fed up when the toilet stopped up, so
Right. Like I don't, there's no, that's funky and nasty. And the smell, you know, and I can't imagine 6 people using one toilet and just letting that shit just float.
The epitome of dirt.
Yeah.
The whole family. Oh yeah.
I bet you have, what's the guy on the Peanuts? They had the little cloud, all of them. Yeah. So y'all walking around with clouds. No, I don't think I don't think it was Linus.
Oh. I know who you're talking about. It was like a little dirt.
Yeah, a little dirt cloud that followed him. Are you guys?
He would be right at home in the house. It's that was probably the inspiration. People like that.
Well,
but yeah, that was my girl moment.
Yeah, okay.
Of the week.
Good moment. Cause that was nasty. How you wash water though? That's still the question I have. Okay.
Oh, girl.
But what about the tub, Janae? Like,
hell nah.
Do you think this family of 6 is using one tub of water and just letting it we all gonna take a bath in the same tub water?
Disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. Because I can only imagine what it looked like if that sink water looked like this video.
That's BV waiting to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no child should be subjected to that. Because
agree,
men get BV too. So everybody gonna have BV basically.
Ew. Mommy, are we doing this?
Well, is it BV
every day?
When a man get it? Because it's bacteria vaginosis.
So I don't think it's called that, but they have
a bacterial infection,
a yeast infection and bacterial infection.
Everybody got whatever it is.
Definitely yeast infection waiting to happen. Definitely.
A UTI problem.
Yeah. Kids like to pee in the tub.
Oh,
we talking about 6. She said a family of 6.
Yeah.
So that means you guys have 4 little extensions of you running around.
I would rather you just not bathe your kid at that point.
Yeah.
If it's going to be dirty water,
just do a little wash up. Is everybody just washing up in this tub, or are you guys sitting y'all ass in this water?
Even if you're just washing up in that tub and it's the same water as his, first off, who likes cold bath water?
I know, right?
You can't, as a kid, I don't think I ever let my grandmama wash me up with cold water.
But kids will stay in the tub until the water is ice cold, but they don't want to get in the water when the water is ice cold.
I wasn't that kid.
Yeah, no, I mean, some kids do, from my experience.
I need my skin to burn off.
Yeah, and I wouldn't.
I'm still like that.
My skin the warm water.
To be burnt. I need to be highly red.
Gotcha.
By the time I get out. Okay. So that situation just would not work out for me.
It wouldn't work out for me for several reasons, including the fucking germs. Just nasty at the top. That's it.
And then I'm sure it's not like 6 of one gender. That's highly unlikely.
No. Mom ain't the only girl in the house.
No offense to men, but y'all got a different type of phone.
Yeah, y'all do.
It's different type of phone.
Yeah.
Because for all that, you might as well share a bath rag.
You know what?
If we preserving stuff and we gonna be funky and dirty, they probably preserving bath rags. For real.
I don't have nothing to say.
Because it's true.
No, because it's so nasty. What I was going to say was going to be so mean. So, the whole
if they use bath rags,
to say,
let's start there.
Oh,
we've covered that topic.
We have covered that topic. Maybe they don't use rags. Maybe everybody's doing like a hand thing.
That might be the most sanitary in this situation.
No, it's not. They washing their hands in the same dirty water.
I know.
Disgusting.
I know.
That is the most unsanitary of the situation.
Dip the wash rag from Mom come in, dip wash rag, wipe the baby down. Dip the same wash rag, wipe herself down. Dad come in knowing men got a different type of funk.
Especially between them cheeks,
Dip
Lord.
the wash rag, wipe his body down. Dip the wash rag, wipe his daughter down, wipe his son down, what have you. With everybody got the same wash rag? Absolutely not. Because the smell that come off a man's wash rag after the first wash is not right.
I agree. However,
they sweat more than women. Like,
agree. Yeah, down y'all legs, y'all arms sweat. Y'all sweat in the weirdest and strangest
not
places.
to say that at one point
we
in the
love
month,
it. Yeah.
At one point in the month, we don't smell too hot.
Yeah.
Our wash rags got to be changed out every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, but still, like.
But all I'm saying is, I would give them grace in that scenario if they were washing their hands throughout the day
and separate.
And like we're not
just a regular,
because they're washing their hands. I think both would be the equivalent of the same, if not the hands are worse, because your hands touch. You need your hands for everything. And if we washing our hands in one sink, that means, and we spraying just this power wash, and we just, like she did it in the video, baby girl was just, and she was in this clay. That water looked like the dirt outside your door. It looked like Georgia clay. Yeah. Dirt. I'm sorry.
They had built up in the thing.
Yes. So how long is this water sitting in your sink? And are you guys just feeling it, having it at a certain point, and then we just gonna add more water to it throughout the week just to make it, and you spraying this water? Like, I have so many questions, like I said at the beginning. But back to the tub, like if they're washing their hands in this same water, every six people washing their hands in one sink of water,
all day.
And
you use the bathroom about 5-6 times a day, and 2 of those are poops. At the very least, 2 of those are you're taking a poop. That's 12,
2 of those.
That's 12 dumps.
Exactly. And we're doing that. And when we get up, hopefully, God, let there be tissue. Okay. We get up. Oh, this is the filter. Please check out our bath. The video about the baths. I can't even think of the title of it because this
we'll repost it on our TikTok.
Yeah,
that's where it says on TikTok. Check our repost for you to see what we talking about.
I have so many questions. Okay, just so many questions.
I'm so offended by whoever this is.
If you are all washing your hands after doing everything that we do in the bathroom in one sink of water, and then we go and we take a bath this is a hypothetical situation, but we taking a bath in one tub. If we are forced to use one rag, I don't know. I think the rag would be healthier because you clean, at least but it's still putting this germs. I don't know because I don't know. Either way, it's
y'all
nasty.
As I said earlier, y'all are a family of dirts. But that's the Ohhh Gurl moment of the day. Dirts.